Mine is a little bit more lecture based. And what is mine? I told you in part of my introduction that I like automation quite a bit. I would say I'm kind of a nerd on that. Like I'm pretty involved with what is the computer automation that gets added on to your long arm systems. But one of the things that I found over the years is there tends to be kind of a variation of quilters that either are against it, that might not know about it, or are starting to use it, or all in. And so there's this variety of where you currently might be, and you might not have long arms. So let me just kind of quickly cover three key things that really I want you to think about. And if you fit into any one of these three categories, you want to come and show up for this class. It's kind of like a high level overview of what is computer automation and what does that mean for you in quilting. So if you're person one, you're not involved, you've never quilted, you've thought about buying a quilting machine. However, and this is me, how much time do I want to spend on learning something new? And then outside of this, how much time have you spent on your quilt tops? And you're like, I want to give this away as a gift. And you're just thinking, I don't want to mess this up. And so you probably are paying somebody to take advantage of that. And I think that's a great way to do it. A lot of people love to finish their quilts from beginning clear all the way through the end. And so if you're that person and you're not sure if long arming is for you, or you're not sure if I wanted to get in, is this something that I physically want to learn the skill set? One of the big things that automation does is it literally is that confidence creator out of the gate, because with the few simple pushes of some buttons, like literally 3 simple steps, selecting a pattern, deciding where you want that pattern to go on the fabric, the system literally can take you from the top of your quilt to the very bottom. And so that's the first group of people that we're going to be lightly talking about in my class is what does this look like and how is a system like QuiltMagine used in this way for those people that just don't really know or have never been really involved in automation. So again, a great question to come and ask yourself is this something should I be involved in? Would I ever use automation? Would I maybe decide to get into quilting if this was the solution that just solved all the problems by me not having to worry about learning a new skill or practicing to get really good before I can finish a quilt in order to do so and send that, to my grandchild or give it as the gift for the wedding. Or right now we've got a lot of holiday things going on. So you might be thinking and planning, hey, what might I do in order to send this Christmas gift to the loved one that I have? So the second person we're looking at is a person that's probably understood long arming. You've got a machine and you are using it, but you're not sure at what level automation can add another level of detail to this. And I like to call this is kind of where you end up taking what is normal edge to edge patterns, and you're going to see, and I'm going to demonstrate, how do you start to create more of these custom and these unique and these very identifiable quilts? Again, this is the high level overview of what the system has as a capability, not necessarily how to use those. And you're going to hear from Joyce, because what the goal is, and I'm pretty sure what you'll find, is you're going to come and you're going to be introduced to what automation is, and then you're going to get excited and say, well, how do I learn how to do that? And again, Joyce will talk about her classes that she has as a master of computer automation. So that's the second group, is what might I do, and really what's capable? What are the capabilities of computer automation? Am I limited because it takes away my creativity? Just so you know, the answer is no. Built-in tools allow it to be as custom for you as you want to do. Sign your name on the screen and quilt it. Put names on your quilts. Precisely place patterns in very specific areas, creating new designs and new elements of quilting within your quilting space. And so if you think about this, the first type of a person is, I'm not sure. Should I be getting into quilting? Do I want to? Do I have the skill sets? Do I have the confidence? How does automation solve that? The second one is, if I'm in the quilting world, how can automation begin to offset and add to the things that I love and help me finish not only more quilts, but do so in a way that is a lot more unique and custom to me? The third person that this is an ideal class for, and again, more of a lecture based, is the person that is, I'm all in. I am curious to know, how can automation truly make a difference in my quilting and or in my business? And so this third person, and who this class is perfect for to attend, is we're going to talk about a little bit more of the ins and outs of the integration of automation into your daily process or into your monthly process as a quilter. And so a lot of business owners, if you think about this, time is money. The question is how much time can you utilize, or are you on the machine on your own? When we end up having automation, we end up getting a partner in the room. that can then help us complete a lot of these tasks while we're freed up to do a few other things. And in our addition, I just don't have to work my physical body in order to use it to complete all these things. So again, it's a great way to simplify what we like to consider part of that client. If you're going to be finishing quilts for persons, it helps simplify that journey for them as a selection of a pattern, or for you completing more quilts in days or in weeks or in months as well. So again, the class that I'm recommending is come find out more about the high level of what automation can do for you in your quilting journey, wherever you're at. And again, this is not a class that is meant to teach you what you will do when you're done. It's to give you the insights and the oversight as to why computer automation is such an amazing accessory or a tool when coupled with a quilting machine, and how much more capable it makes anybody on the quilting system be. And so that's what I'm going to share with you. Again, I've completed several quilts on my own. In fact, most of the patterns, unfortunately, or still my designs in what is QuiltMagine. And so I've helped actually develop the software itself, and I've helped put it into place with the functions and features that it has. And so again, this is a high level overview. This is not a quilt. This is not a class where you're going to walk away saying, I now know how to use the system. Again, that is not my component. Joyce is the professional, and she will teach you the ins and outs and exactly how to do so. Mine is to let you understand, should you be involved with computer automation, and the power of what this can do for you in your quilting journey, regardless of where you're at. So again, sign up for this. Come find out a little bit more. I believe, if I'm reaching out, that we're not charging for this, because it's kind of an overview of what we're going to do, kind of from how this can impact you. Again, remember, if I've not ever quilted and I'm not necessarily long armor, how might this help give me confidence in order to get into long arming so you can finish more of your own projects? The second person is a person that's looking to take and create more uniqueness, slightly more custom, and use automation at another level so that you can understand the power where it does not limit your creativity. It simply is an add-on to give you, again, more confidence in a tool that even increases accuracies and proficiencies along with more. And then the third, if you're that person who's trying to decide, how does this get added to part of what you're currently already doing from the quilting perspective? Is this part of that business? Is it just a way to help you finish more quilts in less time and take less effort in order to get those done? So if you're any one of those people, and if you've ever had a question or a thought about why, really, what is computer automation? Really, how does that look and function? We're going to talk lightly about the mechanics. We're going to talk a little bit about what it is as far as the interface. And we're going to talk a lot about what this ends up helping you be able to do. So again, not necessarily going to teach you how to use all these things. I'm going to give you an amazing, clear overview that will allow you to confidently leave understanding, is automation something that you should learn more about and add into part of your quilting system, or is it something that you're going to hold off on for a little bit of time? So again, thanks for the opportunity and allowing me to share what this amazing class is going to be. And sign up now, because that class is filling up, and we want to make sure there's enough places for what those are. And we'll look to see what we can do to stream it for all those who might not be able to be there as well, so that we can share the word on what QuiltMagine has to offer for you in your quilting journey and your quilting experience. So that's what I'd like to share from my perspective on the class that I'm going to be facilitating. So thank you,
Nathan, for sharing the insights on your class. It will be a great class for, like Nathan said, for anyone to attend. And that'll be on Wednesday, November 13th from 9 to 11. Hope you can join us.